Good morning, Dan Wood with Northern Sun Mercantile. This is a follow-up video to a video I did a week ago. This split is about 30 days old at this point. I split it from this original colony. Population was really good a week ago. There is a queen in there. She was not laying eggs yet though, so I was going to give it a week and come back and check. It's about 8 days later, so I'm going to get this opened and take a look and make sure we have a laying queen. Other than that, I mean, the population looked great. They're bringing in honey, nectar, and turning it into honey. Lots of pollen coming in still. So let's get into this and take a look. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I'll have those linked right up top. It's interesting to see the process of the split. There's two videos, one where I actually did the split and another one a week ago where I checked through and took a look at what they had going on. So let's get into it. So I would expect this queen to be somewhere in the bottom box. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I'm going to take a quick look in the super just to see if they're drawing it out yet, and probably pull a frame from the center of the top deep, which was mostly full of honey in the last video. She was down below almost against the far wall last time, and they had the cells were all cleaned out in the center of the brood nest area, ready for her to lay eggs. Sorry about the chicken noise, something spooked them behind me, but get in here and make this isn't going to be a long video, but I just want to confirm that there's eggs being laid and that she's been successfully mated and is doing her thing. There were two capped queen cells in here as well. They've probably hatched by now, and maybe they've duked it out, and the strongest one might be the one that's in here, but we'll find out. Get right into this. Lots of honey from what I can see down in here, capped over. I'm just going to pull one of the middle frames just to take a quick look. Really been going crazy with the propolis this year. Yeah, so they actually have started to oh no, that's full of nectar as well. I was going to say it looked like they had started to clean out the center of the frame, but they are filling that with nectar. So, and once that's full, they'll start working this top super, I'm sure. Lots of capped honey in this one. So I'm just going to pop this deep right off. Very carefully get this back in. This is just like solid mass of honey in here. Clover honey. They've been pulling in a lot of clover, and now the sumac is blossoming, and seems to be a pretty abundant source of nectar this year, which is good. Last year wasn't so good. A lot of bees down in here. I'm actually going to start on the far side. Get this green drone comb out of here first, which again is an integrated pest management technique for mite control. Talked about that a little bit in my last video. There are some available cells for eggs. I don't see any eggs in this one. This side's not quite drawn out all the way. Now we're into some pollen, bee bread, nectar, kind of all mixed together. It's a food frame for them. Nowhere really on this frame for eggs to be laid. I guess there's a few open cells, but this is what they feed the brood from. Just going to start looking for that queen. Okay. Now I'm into some more bee bread. Bees are a lot more spread out now, so I'm just going to take a careful look for that queen. I see a torn down queen cell. There's also a queen cup there, but there's a torn down queen cell here, and I think there might have been another one over there. at one point. Nothing yet as far as eggs go. And there's another queen cup down towards the right hand corner, just above that mass of bees that a queen is hatched out of. That one was getting ready to hatch last time. I could see that the edge was perforated. Just going to take my time looking. Thankfully for you guys, I can edit out some of this looking so you don't have to patiently wait with me. It does take a good bit of time to really go through these thoroughly. More than anything, even more than looking for the queen, I'm looking for signs that she's doing her job. Because if I find eggs, I can close this right back up and not have to disturb them anymore, because that's my sole purpose today, is making sure that she's laying. Because without a good laying queen, they're not going to make the winter. And without a queen at all, they'll slowly perish. I'm getting towards the center of the brood nest area, so I'm hoping. And let me look down in here, because I think I see larvae. The sun is not cooperating today. It just ducked behind a cloud, so I'm having some trouble seeing down in those cells. But I am almost certain that I see some larvae down there. There is a queen cup on the bottom of this frame, which was there last time. I'll take a look at that in a minute. Bees are such awesome creatures. They just fascinate me, and hopefully they do you too. It's just absolutely mesmerizing watching these guys work, and work as a colony. The whole thing together, one bee isn't worth anything, but the colony together is the actual living organism, and it's just so neat to see. I see eggs down in that cell for sure, so she is laying, and it looks like I can see larvae down in there, so that is a really good sign. I'm probably gonna look at a few more frames though, just to be 100%. And when you can split a colony and coax them to raise their own queen, I mean, they do it naturally, but there's things you can do to help out, and it's just so neat to see. Yeah, there's brood down in here, eggs on this side. Maybe I'll be able to mark this queen today too. I do have a marking pen here in my pocket. Make her a little easier for me to spot. But yeah, there's developing larvae and eggs down in these cells. So that is awesome news. So we have success. I would expect these guys to be able to build up really good. If we enter into any kind of nectar dearth where they're not bringing in a lot, I will go ahead and put a feeder on. Take the honey super off, put a feeder on. Whatever I have to do. One honey super is going through the winter with them anyway, so I don't care if they fill that up with sugar water. Yeah, we have eggs in all of these cells. This is now I'm getting towards the center where she's operating, and these are starting to lay down, so I don't expect she's on this frame. But I have eggs, and they're starting to lay down in the cells. Oh, actually she is on the frame. Beautiful queen. Right here, tip of my finger. If we can see that. She's working, she's looking for a spot to lay eggs. That's just awesome news. I'm so happy to see that. Nice big healthy queen. I'm not sure if that's the same one that was in there, but it could very well be that she wasn't mated yet and she went out and now she's back. But She's just a beauty, crawling towards me under those bees, and she's doing a fantastic job. So I don't think I'm going to disturb her. I'm going to let her do her thing and get this closed up. She's at the top now, walking up over the top. Just a really nice large queen, and kind of in my experience, the larger queens seem to do a better job. Some people say different, but she's a really nice, healthy looking queen. So I think we can call this split a success at this point. If you are interested in that technique, you can go back and watch the first video. It works really well. All the foragers come back. I switched the boxes. All the foragers come back to the split, so it helps populate them. It's just a really super easy way of doing it. I don't graft my own queens. I would like to get into that, but for now, this is working really well for me when I need to split a colony. It's just a super simple way to do a split. And they naturally want to raise their own queen anyway if they're queenless, as long as they have the resources to do it. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for following along. Feel free to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.